it back? Of course I made it back. God, what'd you think? Do you think I wasn't coming back? I told you I'd be back by 2:30. What, 2:30? Was it now? It's not even 2 o'clock. See, I'm doing good. I'm talking about you like I'm late. Yes, I did. Hey, we had a good time. You should have come. Well, I know you gotta work. People understand. You understand, right? What? Honey, what are you doing here? Yes, I did. Hang on a second. I did, She did give everybody something. Yeah, everybody in the wedding party got something. Now, see, she asked you to be a bridesmaid, so you could have got something too. Well, I'll show you in a minute. Did you come by to pick up something? No, I don't think so, honey. Hold on. I don't believe I have you down because I wasn't even planning on being back here till at least, like I said, 2:30, maybe even 3. You did? Hold on a second now. Oh my God. I was thinking of next weekend. I am so sorry. You haven't been waiting long, have you? Oh man, I am so sorry. You're right. It's right in here in my book. Shoot. Well, no, we're good. We can still do it. No problem. I did. Did you not get invited to that? Well, that's kind of rude of me to ask. Yeah, oh, well, I think they tried to keep it small. They didn't want everybody there. Yeah, I did. I was telling Trish, yeah, she did. Michelle gave everybody something. All the women in the bridal party. Now I don't know if Michael got anybody anything or not. All the groomsmen. I don't know. No, Jimmy wasn't one of them. He did come with me, but he wasn't a groomsman. But Michelle gave me this. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's all for car. Yeah, it's a Nissan symbol. See. This is what I got. She had it all wrapped up in a pretty box with a big silver bow on it. I gotta take this off. It's killing me. I had it on around my waist. It was part of the outfit that we were supposed to wear. See, we had I'll tell you about that in a minute. I'll tell you, we had outfits that were cute, but they were a problem. Cause I can't be involved in nothing that's not a problem. Everything I get involved in turns into something. But this came off of Michelle's car back in 2011. We were riding together, and we were in her car. She had a Sentra at that time, little Nissan Sentra. It's like a '06 or something like that. And we were riding, and we were talking, and she decided to turn on the radio, and we're just going down the road, going down Buckhorn Road. Yeah, you know that road, one with all the turns. Well, we're going down the road, and then she turns on the radio. We were talking, and then we turned on the radio, and then we're just jamming out. What was the name of that song? Come On Eileen. That song came on, and we were just jamming out. And she wasn't paying too good attention to the road, and this deer walked right out in front of us, and she just slammed into that thing head on, tore up the whole front of her car, and this emblem went flying down the road. We found it like 50 feet away from the car. And it apparently just rolled on down the road. So she gave me this to remind me of that day. Apparently she's held on to it all this time. She's had it for 5 years, I guess. And I guess she decided at her wedding was the best time to give it to me. So she gave all the bridesmaids something, just a little something. A little sentimental something to say thank you for being in the wedding with her. And, but yeah, this is the shirt I wore. Now, the shirts were simple. The shirts were no problem. The only problem is my bra strap shows, and I was constantly tugging at it. So I tried to be still and not fritter around too much because I didn't want it to show in the picture. I didn't want to be picking at my bra in one of her wedding pictures, But we got these pretty shirts. Look at that. It's got all this bejeweled stuff all over, and this pretty necklace, and these lovely not diamonds, but rhinestone dangle earrings. And then she got me this ring. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But we got these shirts. I believe the shirts came from TJ Maxx. I don't remember. They were very simple. There were 5 bridesmaids, and we all had to go and pick out the shirt. Now we had to get them all in pink, like this. It is not Pepto-Bismol pink. Dang, no, it's bashful. That's the color, it's bashful. Pepto-Bismol, my God. No, so we picked out shirts. That was no problem. We went down there. We went all together, and what we did, we just took an afternoon, all of us, the 5 bridesmaids and Michelle, and we went to TJ Maxx, and she had already gone and looked, and she saw that they had a bunch of these, so we all just had to pick out one in our size. So that was fine. But then after that, we went to Nathanville, went to the mall, and we went to Claire's boutique because her mom had given her a gift certificate to Claire's for like a wedding present. So she figured she could take that there and pick out the jewelry for herself and for the bridesmaids. And what we ended up getting, we got this beautiful necklace, which is just, I mean, it's gorgeous. Look at this. Let me show you. It's rhinestones, but it's just beautiful. I mean, I don't know where I will ever wear it, but look at this. Oh, got twisted. Look, isn't that beautiful? That's just absolutely gorgeous. It's all, I mean, that's just embedded. You can see the back. It's like a gunmetal black color, and it drops down here. Is that not just the prettiest necklace you ever saw? And it has this nice chain to it. It's a weighted chain. So all the bridesmaids got one of these. And then we got these earrings too. Now, they didn't come as a set. She picked these out separately. Well, she's always been good at accessories and stuff like that. So I trusted that she would pick out something good. And she had these hats made for us. These pink hats. She had them dyed to match the shirt. And then also we had this scarf. And she made these scarves herself. She bought the scarves and did them kind of like a tie-dye. And the pink is dyed to match the hat and the shirt. And then there's also yellow in here. And we all had yellow dyed pumps, high heels. And then there's even a little purple in here at the bottom. So we had this, and it's kind of a wide scarf. So what she did, you don't need to be anywhere, do you? Am I holding you up? God, we haven't even started. Oh, okay. Oh, honey, I wouldn't be in a hurry to get home to that either. You let him sit there and watch the race. He'll be fine. So it's this wide scarf, and we put it on our waist. And on the left side, we had it kind of wide. And then we brought it up and we tapered it and kind of gathered it on the right side and tied it. Now, the problem was, while we were at Claire's looking at jewelry and stuff, she ran into this woman. I don't know who she is. This little tiny woman. Looked like she could have been more about 4'9". A strange little woman. She had dyed, her hair was pink. Not this color pink. Now, her hair was Pepto-Bismol pink. For real. You don't dye people's hair like that, do you, Trish? Trish, you don't dye people's hair pink. No, I didn't think you did. I don't know who this... Have you ever seen anybody at the mall with pink hair? No, she was older. She was like probably in her 40s, I want to say. Older lady, real short. A little kid. I mean, she looked like a kid, but she wasn't. Real short. Had this Pepto-Bismol pink short hair. No? Well, anyway. Michelle got to talking to this woman. Now, I don't know if they knew each other before or if they just met. They kind of talked to each other like they knew each other. Well, this woman got to talking to her and said, look, I have just come I've just come to have in my possession a whole bunch of white leather. Just like you make clothes out of. It's not like for upholstery or anything. She said it's for clothing, like making jackets and stuff. Pretty white leather. Now, she said, Michelle, would you be interested? I know you got a wedding coming up. Would you be interested in having your bridesmaids wear white leather skirts? And Michelle said, that's kind of different. I mean, it's summertime and it's kind of hot, but, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. They're going to wear pink. And we happen to have our shirts, but they were in a car. I don't guess she felt like going to get them and show this pink-headed lady one of the shirts. But she described the shirts and the hat and what she wanted us to wear. And she said, a white skirt would look nice. I hadn't really thought about leather, but, what the heck? You could do like a knee-length white leather skirt. I think that'd be nice. So she talked to the lady a little bit more. They exchanged phone numbers. And then later on, like 2-3 days later, Michelle calls me up. And she said, go ahead. You know what? before I get any further into this, how about we go ahead and take your makeup off? Because I know, what are we doing? Hold on. No, don't tell me. I know. It's we're doing a facial. Okay, a facial and your nails. Ugh, okay. Are we doing makeup too? Just light makeup? All right. Let's go ahead and get started on taking that makeup off, and then I'll get back to that. And then I can talk and work at the same time. Okay. Let me get some cotton balls out here in my little glass container. All right. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take some cotton balls, and I'm going to put some of this Garnier Skin Active stuff on here. Have you ever used this? Okay, it's not oily, and it's an all-in-one. It removes the makeup, and it cleanses and refreshes, and you don't have to rinse it off, and you don't have to scrub. I'm going to put some of this on these cotton balls here, and I'm just going to start with your eyes, okay? I'm going to start with your eyes, and I'm just going to dab it off. That's all. It comes right off, okay? All right, I am. I'm gonna keep going on my story. So anyway, Michelle calls me. I would say it was probably 3 days after we left the boutique, Claire's. After she was talking to that weird little pink-headed lady, she calls me up and she says, "Lynette, I need you to come to Joanne's Fabric and Crafts up on Cedar Street because we need to get your measurements." And I said, "Oh, what for?" And I'd already forgotten about the whole issue with the skirt. I mean, she had mentioned it on the way back, but I'd forgotten all about it. I said, "Okay, that'd be fine. What time you want me there?" So anyway, I went over there that afternoon when she called me. And this little pink-haired lady was there, the one that she was talking to at Claire's. And the little lady spoke broken English. Like, I don't know where she's from, but I don't believe English was her first language. Got this yellow spot right there. It's not a mole, is it? Oh, it came off. I don't know what it was, some little brown thing. So this lady was talking to us, and one of the other bridesmaids was able to make it. I don't know, I guess she got up with the other ones later, I don't know. But she got our measurements. She did like our waist, hip, inseam, just several, and she got our like a bust measurement. I don't know why in the world she needed that. I mean, she's making skirts, not dresses. But I'm gonna get your forehead too. She got all our measurements, wrote them down. Put our name on the notebook and put our name on there. Wrote our measurements down. I mean, we were there maybe 20 minutes. We were in and out. We just went back in there's like a little not a restroom. There's like this little storage room in the back that they let us use for her to go back there and take our measurements. So we left, and Michelle called me up like a week later, and she said, "Hey, Lynette, we got your skirt ready. We need you to come try it on, make sure it fits okay, see if we need to alter it." Well, the girl, Teresa, was there when I was there getting her measurements done, and Teresa was able to come back. We met up there at Joanne's again. We both went up there to try on our skirts. Well, I'm going to tell you something. We walked back in that little storage room, and she had my skirt hanging up on the little peg wall back there, and she had Teresa's hanging up, and we both at the same time looked at them and said, "You got to be kidding me. I can't wear that." I'm going to tell you now, both of those skirts were about that big around. I mean, they were like a size 000. I mean, I said, "I can't wear that. I can't get my right leg in that dress. Maybe if I weighed 30 pounds, I could wear it." And Michelle is standing there, and she's looking at them, and at first she's like, "Oh, no, they're fine. Just take them off the hanger." I said, "It's not going to matter. Look at that." Oh, my God. They were, I have no idea what measurement she was going by, what measurements she had. But, girl, our skirts were all jacked up. And from what I understand, the other 3 bridesmaids, same thing. Same thing. All their skirts were like 6 sizes too small. So we're all, well, she didn't have time to make any more skirts, and she didn't have any more material. She didn't have enough, and she'd have to try to get some more. And she couldn't guarantee that it would match. I mean, even if she got some more, she said that the wholesaler she got it from can't guarantee that it will, that the white, it's weird because there can be so many different shades of white and black too, that you can't always get it exactly the same. Well, Michelle said, we're just going to have to make do with what we got. I mean, y'all are just going to have to be able to wear these skirts somehow or other. She started turning into a little bridezilla. Like, oh my God, aren't you precious? But, so yeah, Teresa and I are standing there like, what are we going to do? We can't wear these skirts. So the little pink haired lady said something about, I'll try to let them out. And she's looking at us. She's just glaring at us like it's our fault. She never did apologize or acknowledge anything. And I asked, I said, I want to see the measurements that you took, because I know good and well that skirt right there that you made for me, that skirt was not made based on my measurements. That was made based on the measurements of an 8-year-old. Okay, not a grown woman with 2 kids. At least not this grown woman anyway. No. So she let him out, let the skirts out, just let him out as much as she possibly could while they would still hold together. And Michelle said, well, y'all just going to have to go on crash diets or something. I cannot afford to do anything else other than have her let these things out. Yeah, I can't start over. It's too expensive. Now, this same woman made Michelle's dress, and apparently she did a perfect job on it. It turned out just fine, thank God. So at least her dress was okay. But like I said, everything I become involved in turns into a mess. It gets all messed up. It turns into this big convoluted nightmare. Everything, it doesn't matter. It could be the most simple thing in the world. And by the time it's over, I'm just ready to kill somebody. Okay, wait. Let me stop. I want to start your mask, okay? Because we need to let this set and dry on your face, okay? I'll stop right there for a second. Here I have, this is a Chamonix Acetique RF mask. It's a detoxifying mineral mask. I love this myself. I use it a lot. I keep this at home. It has Dead Sea minerals in it. Now, this is a 2-ounce bottle. Now, if you're interested, I can get these at a discount. They're normally, I want to say it's normally $30 or $35. I can get this for $20 if you're interested. If you like it. Have you ever used this before? Oh, you're going to like it. My skin always feels good after I use it. So what I'm going to do, the first thing I did, I kind of squish it around in there and kind of mix it up. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to get some on my finger, and I'm going to apply it. Now I'm not going to put it all over your face. I'm going to put it on your nose, under here, a little bit here, and your forehead. I mean, I'm going to put it on thinner in some parts, and then thicker in others. Okay. So yeah, Michelle was getting a little huffy with us. I mean, it's almost like she was mad at us bridesmaids because the dresses didn't fit right. Well, we didn't make the skirts. We didn't make them. We didn't have anything to do with that. We showed up. We let Miss Pink-haired lady take our measurements, and we went on our merry way and waited for them to come back. So I don't really know how it's our fault. But so she's mad. Well, Teresa and I got to talking after we saw our skirts. We walked back outside of Joanne Fabrics and Crafts. We walked back out there, and Michelle was still inside talking to that lady. And Teresa said, we had all been thinking all along. She said, I don't even know why they're going through with this anyway. Well, they kind of had to. Not for the reason a lot of people think. It's not that she's pregnant or anything like that. No, did you know the whole story behind this wedding? It's so messed up. It is so messed up. Oh my God. Well, I keep forgetting what I'm doing. Sorry. I get talking. I run my mouth, and I forget why I'm here. Talking to you like we're just at home, hanging out. Sorry. Well, now here's what happened. Okay. Michelle and Michael have been a couple now, I want to say for probably about 3 years. And I mean, I guess they're okay as far as couples go. They fight a lot. They fight a whole lot. Well, now here's what. Now don't tell anybody, okay? I don't want Trish to hear it because she'll talk. All right. Let me finish this, and then I'll concentrate. Hold on a second. I got a big glob right there. Smooth it out. And down nose. I'm not going to, no, you don't put it around the eyes. Yep, that's good. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. Now, here's what happened. Ugh, got it on my hand. I'm sticky. Okay. Here's what happened. Oh, she's over there blow drying somebody. Okay, Michael and Michelle. Now, they used to go out. They go out to the diner for breakfast every morning. On the weekends, they go every Saturday and Sunday morning, and they've been doing it for probably a year. You know, they don't live together, but they would meet up there, and they would have breakfast together. Well, this one morning, they were going to meet a little bit later because Michelle said she wanted to go to Costco, which meant she had to go all the way to Center City. So she said, look, I'll meet you up there for brunch. I'll meet you at like 11 o'clock. So Michael said, okay. Well, she was at Costco. They were handing out, somebody there had samples of Red Bull. There were 2 different tables that had Red Bull samples. One was like a sugar-free Red Bull, and the other one was plain. Well, she's going off some kind of antidepressant medication, and she's had trouble with her memory lately. She forgets things a lot. Well, she's kind of like me. She does laps around the store because she forgets stuff and has to circle around to go back. Well, she said as far as she knows, now remember this is a secret, you can't tell anybody. As far as she knows, she may have hit both of those sample tables at least twice. So she had, I don't know how many shots of Red Bull before she left Costco. But she left Costco and came straight back to Camden and met Michael at the diner. And she said she was so jittery. She said she felt like she was on crack. And she said her heart was just beating 100 miles an hour. And she sat down and she couldn't be still. She just kept fidgeting. Well, they were just talking, and she was trying to act calm and normal because she knows how Michael feels about, energy drinks. He's somebody who's like religiously against energy drinks for some reason. He thinks they're evil, or I don't know. She didn't want him to know that she had all that Red Bull. And they're sitting there, and Michael, from what she can tell, although she didn't know it at the time, Michael accidentally knocked a napkin off the table. They were at a booth. Well, he accidentally knocked a napkin off the table, and he got down and he knelt down to pick it up. Well, Michelle just happened to look down at this moment and saw him down there kneeling on one knee right beside her she was sitting in the booth, and he was right beside her kneeling down, and he happened to look up at her, and she freaked. She thought he was proposing to her, and she said before she could even think, the only response she knew to say was, yes, 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 I'll marry you. And he had this, she said she knew from the look on his face there for just a second, he had this look of, oh my God, on his face, and she realized, I think he just bent down to pick up a napkin. But he didn't say anything. He just got back up and gave her a kiss on the cheek, and then he said something like, oh, so we're getting married now. Maybe he didn't feel like he should say, look, stupid, I was just picking up a napkin. I wasn't proposing to you. I guess it would be bad form to say that to a woman. Although I do think honesty is the best way to handle stuff like that, even though it kind of hurts sometimes. So anyway, they ended up planning a wedding that I don't think either one of them really wanted. Maybe it's something they might have done down the road, but I don't think either one of them was ready to get married at this point. So I went to what might very well end up being the marriage of the damned. I don't know if it's going to last or not. Watching them plan for this wedding, I'm surprised they even made it through it. And it was funny, right in the middle of the ceremony, well, no, they didn't do it at the church. They did it in Michelle's backyard. See, they wanted it to be a destination wedding. Let me check that. Oh, it's good and dry. Do you feel it tighten up on your skin? Kind of, if you smile, does it feel tight? Yeah. Well, what I'm going to do I'm going to spray some water on it to loosen it up. And then I'm going to take some more cotton balls, and I'm just going to wipe it off and clean your face. Okay? So just close your eyes. Close your eyes. I'm not going to spray it on your eyes, okay? And we get up here. Okay. Now hold still. Hold still. No, just keep them closed for right now. It's all right. I'm going to wipe it off, and it comes straight off with these cotton balls. But yeah, oh no, keep them close. It's all right. I'm gonna get some more. During the ceremony, when the minister said, "Do you take this? Does anyone have any objections?" Blah blah blah. I swear to God, both Michael and Michelle had this look on their face like they really, really, really wanted to say something, but they didn't. And you know they're probably both gonna look back on that moment the rest of their lives and go, "Why the hell didn't I speak up?" But no, yeah. They wanted to do a destination wedding, but Michelle's mama has a problem with her back or something and can't travel much. I mean, she can't ride long enough to get down to the beach. They'd have to pull off every 10 minutes for her to get out and move around. So what they did, they wanted to have a wedding at the beach. But since her mama couldn't travel, they decided to go ahead and do it at Michelle's house and make it up like it was the beach. They had a dump truck of sand delivered to put it in the backyard. They threw out some seashells and had like a kiddie pool of water, which I thought was kind of sad, but anyway, they wanted it to be a beach wedding. They put out like beach chairs and umbrellas and stuff. I mean, I guess it was, I guess that was fine, but I don't know. Personally, I think I would have done it different, but it wasn't my wedding, so okay. God. So they can do it their own way. That's fine. But I mean, it was all right. It was a neat wedding. They had all the food outside, kind of set up buffet style. Now, you said you want light makeup, just a little bit of stuff. All right. Yeah, like a cotton ball fiber on your eyelash. I think I got it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. Hang on a second. I got some right here. Do you care what kind, if it's scented or not? I have this. This is it's an Avon lotion. It's called Haiku. It's I don't know what the scent is. It's like cucumber or something. Do you want to use some of this? See, it comes in this little container. I don't normally buy Avon. This lady was coming around selling it, and she was so sweet. She was like 90 years old, or maybe not that old, but I mean, I felt like I had to buy something from her. You know, she was so nice. So I bought this. It's Perfumed Skin Softener. I have no idea what flavor it's supposed to be. I don't know. I said flavor, didn't I? Scent. I meant scent. It's not ice cream. Smell that. Oh, it's nice. It is kind of heavy. It is kind of perfumey, but you know, hey. Feels good. Here, take you some. Get some for your hands. Yeah. It is strong. It is quite strong, but bless her heart, this poor lady, she was out on a day. It was like 95 degrees outside, and she got out of her car, and she just struggled with all her little samples in her case and her stuff, and, you know, came in here, and I had to run over and open the door for her. I mean, she couldn't even get the door open. I just felt bad for her. So I bought that and some Skin So Soft, which I got from my mom. She likes that. And I don't remember. I got a couple of hairbrushes or something. Anyway, all right, light makeup. Now, I can't take my hat off. See, but we all came over here before the wedding, and Trish kind of sprayed our hair down to keep it flat under our hat. If I take my hat off, I'm going to look like a complete idiot. No, I'm not talking about no, I'm not talking, you know what you did to my hair. If I take this hat off, I'm going to look stupid. It's nothing against you. You know that. You know I'm kidding. My God. Okay. Don't listen to her. She's over there being hateful. She just wants to be mad for a little bit. I don't know why. I don't know what I've done. She's mad at me right now. Maybe it's because I burned her shop down. But how do you like it? We remodeled. Yeah, well, she went with a classier look this time. Not that it wasn't classy before. I'm not saying that. God, everything I say sounds bad. Everything comes out wrong. I did not mean that. I'm not saying you're tacky. Will you stop? Just don't listen to me, okay? Don't listen to anything else I say today. I'm tired. I've been out on a fake beach watching two people get married that shouldn't even hardly be dating. Now, when you say you want light makeup, what do you mean you want? Do you want foundation? Or you just want some powder and some eyeliner? Okay, well, let me see what I got here. For foundation, I have, if I remember correctly, you are fond of this L'Oreal stuff that I have here. But I have this too. Now, I have this, the L'Oreal Youth Code, which I believe you like. Are you the one who likes that? Somebody does. And I have this Covergirl Ultra Smooth. No? Okay. You'll go with this? But just a little bit. You don't want it all over your face. Okay. Oh, that's no problem. We'll just do, we'll get right in here and down your nose. Maybe just a little bit on the forehead. Okay? Oh, that's no problem at all. Hold still. I'm just going to use my finger. My hands are clean. Don't worry. I wash them once a week whether they need it or not. I'm kidding. Oh, so how's your weekend going? Is it good? Yeah, well, you know, mine's been busy. Oh, the wedding was good. The wedding was good. I mean, I'm not complaining. It was a little warm out there. And the drinks were kind of warm. I don't know what the deal was with that. They didn't have much ice. And all the ice they had was in this big cooler. It was all watery. It was, yeah. Couldn't really put it in your drink. They were just little pieces. Turn your head this way a little bit. Let me go right there. Okay. That's good. Now, how about powder? You want a little bit of just light powder? Let me see what I got. Your skin tone. It's about like mine. How about this? I have some Southern Magnolia Minerals medium foundation. It's kind of hard to see in this container what color it is, but it's kind of a good general all-purpose powder. I mean, it works for a lot of skin types and skin tones. You want to try that? It's not heavy at all. It's not greasy or anything like that. It's just very lightweight powder. And we'll just do a little bit. Okay. Got my brush right here. And you can see the color. You can see it a little bit better there. You can see it a little bit on the top. Okay. So I'm going to get a little bit on this kabuki brush. And again, all I'm going to do, I'm just going to come down your nose and do the sides. I'm going to do right in here. And your chin just a little. And your forehead. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now, are you interested in any, do you want eyeshadow or do you just want a little bit of eyeliner or maybe some mascara? Okay. Well, if you want, you can look and see what I have here to see if anything strikes your fancy. If not, we can certainly just do a little bit of eyeliner and mascara and call it good. I have this palette here. Now, I know these are pretty wild, and of course you don't have to pick any of these if you don't want to. All different kinds of colors here. What brand is it? It is Almar. I don't know. I picked this up somewhere. I think I got it at Five Below. But it has all these bright colors in it. No? Well, they are a bit much. You know, every now and then I'll use something like that. And then now it looks like you have on a lot of green. I don't suppose you're interested in that. No. This is by Wet n Wild, and it's called Snow Queen. Come in handy at Halloween. The only thing I don't like about this stuff is the glitter's only on top. When you get below that layer, it's just plain old eyeshadow. There's no more glitter. It's all right on the top. It's kind of a pain. I mean, it's deceptive. It looks like it would be all the way down, but it's totally not. No, I will not be using that for Halloween this year. Oh, honey. Wait till you see who I'm going to be for Halloween. It's going to be a challenge because it involves makeup. Like I have to do like latex and stuff, which I'm not good at. Well, I know I should be just, you know what? Can we just not talk to each other for a while? Can we just not talk? No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Yes, I know I went to cosmetology school. Thank you very much. I know. But look, that's different. That's like stage and movie makeup. That's not something I do every day. Okay? That sounds good to me. Honey, I am not mad. I am not mad, and I don't want you to be mad. Okay? Can we just move? That's what I was going to say. Let's move on from the whole Lynette burned down the shop thing. Can we just ball that up and throw it away? It's water under the bridge. Okay, well, I hope, honey, I'd come over there and hug you, but I really need to get her going, okay? I love you too. I'm not mad. Okay? We're good. We're good. I'm just personally, I'm not going to say anything else because everything I say just comes out all mangled. All right. What was I saying? You're wearing green. That's what made me think of this. What do you think of this? Now, this has a lot of different shades of green. Some of it is a little bit shiny, has a little bit of a shimmer to it, and some of it is a matte finish. Would you be interested in that? Oh, no, you don't have to. It's not... Honey, you are not going to hurt my feelings. You do whatever you want. Where are you going? Where are you going when you leave here? Well, it's not going to matter then anyway. I don't think anybody there cares. Honey, the people that work in an antique shop are like 1,000 years old. They're not even going to notice. All they want to know is if you got money to spend. They don't care about your eyes. No, I'd say the same thing about myself. I love going in there. I get in trouble in there. I go in there and spend $200 or $300 without even meaning to. Jimmy hates it when I go there. He hates it when I go there worse than when I go to Walmart. Because I'm always finding stuff at the antique shop. And I bring it home too. So no eyeshadow. That's totally fine. I'll put that up. So you just want some eyeliner and mascara. Well, I've got eyeliner right here. Let me see if I have any mascara in this little kit that I have on my counter here. Got a lot of other stuff. Here's some. Okay. Well, you know what? This is one of the golden oldies right here. Maybelline Great Lash. That work? It's black. Okay. Let's do the eyeliner first. How about you want to go with just a plain brown? That'd be good? Alright, cool. It is a liquid eyeliner. Now, I want you to close your eyes about half. You don't have to close them all the way. I want you to close them halfway. Okay? And hold very still. So hold still. Okay, I'm going to come across. I'm going to come from the corner of the eye out. I'm working on your left eye right now. Just hold still. And then I'm going to go to the outside and work my way in. Okay. I've made a very thin line. It's not very thick at all. Now I'm going to do your right eye. Let's close it halfway. Let's start from the inside, work my way out. And go on the outside and work my way in. You're doing fine. Okay. I'm not going to do anything to the bottom. I'm going to leave that plain. I'm just going to put on the mascara now. Okay? Now, again, what I want you to do, close your eyes 3/4 of the way. Okay? Now, I do not use an eyelash curler because I think it damages the eyelashes. What I'm going to do, I'm going to place the mascara brush at the base of your eyelashes on your upper lid. And I'm going to pull straight up. You will feel the brush pulling them straight up, your eyelashes. Just keep your eyes about 3/4 of the way closed. Okay. And I'm going to pull them straight up. And I'm going to coat all the lashes on your upper lids. Okay. I'm going to do your right eye. I'm just going straight up. Okay, you can open your eyes. Let me see. All right, now you can close them halfway, and I'm gonna work the brush back and forth like I'm sawing, like a sawing motion. I'm gonna go over your top, your upper lashes, that way. I'll get a little more. I'm going to do your left eye. Again, close them halfway. Oh, that's good. All right, open up. That looks good. Now, I want you to look straight up. And, okay, you can blink. That's all right. I'm getting the lower lashes now. And I'm doing sort of a combination of a sawing motion and pulling down at the same time. Just kind of going back and forth and then occasionally pulling them down. That kind of separates the lashes. Go to your right side. Perfect. Looks good. You look great. I mean, you look fine before. Okay, nails. Nails. Let me see here. Do you have any particular color or anything you're looking to do? Let me show you what I've got out. Let me make some space. Okay. I have a little container here. Oh, I know it's beat up. Look at that. Look, it's got cracks in it. You know what I did? See, I bought this when I was still in cosmetology school. It's I don't want to say it's a Mary Kay little caddy. Well, it got dirty, and I was lazy, so I just threw it in the dishwasher, and apparently you're not supposed to do that because the heat caused it to crack. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's still holding together. I just have to be careful with it. But yeah, if you ever have any of these clear plastic little caddies like this or organizers, apparently you're not supposed to put them in the dishwasher. Just a good tip. Now I'll show you what I have. I have a few colors out here, and I don't even remember why I have them out. Oh, I do too, remember too. There were some little girls that came in here. It was one of their birthday. One of them was having a birthday, and her mom brought her in with a couple of her little friends from school, and we did a little makeup and manicure party. So we had these out that they were looking at. Do you want to look through these and see if there's one that really catches your eye? I mean, I can bring out the big trolley of nail polish if you want. You want to look through these? Okay, that's fine. They are in no particular order. I'm just pulling them out at random. And this is a popular one, and I love this one myself. This is Hard Candy, and the color name is Piece of Papaya. You like that? It is kind of swirly. I think you're supposed to shake it up, and I haven't shaken it up. But it's kind of a goldish apricot color. It's not really pink, but it's not orange either. I don't really know what color it is. No. All right. Well, then I have this Revlon here, and the color is Emerald City. Look at that. It's a shiny green. It's dark. You like that? Well, we'll put this over here. We'll keep that separate. And now I have an Elf, which is sort of a like a melon color, like a pretty happy orangish color. No? All right. How about Sally Hansen Triple Shine? Now this color is Slick Black, and it's very shiny, but very dark. And it is extremely shiny. When you put it on, I mean, the shine just lasts and lasts. No. Oh my God. Okay. And, well, let's put it this way. Are you looking for a darker color or a lighter color? Darker. Okay. Well, here's one. This is Sally Hansen Hard as Nails. And it's called Sturdy Sapphire. And it's a metallic blue in this pretty bottle. No. Hard to please. LA Colors Color Craze Nail Polish. And I have no idea what color it is. It is Fun in the Sun. Look at that. Kind of purple. Oh, you want to see what it looks like? I'll certainly open up my little book to a blank page and I'll show you. I'm going to open it up. It says Fun in the Sun. How about that? It's pretty, isn't it? I like it myself. Well, we'll put that with the maybe section. Right here. I'm going to put the two that you're interested in so far. I'm going to put them right here. And the next one, this is also Sally Hansen. This is Hard as Nails. Now this is kind of a lilac color. So you see we're going for something darker? Yeah, I figured. Okay. This one's dark, definitely. This is Revlon Perfumery. And it's a dark brown. And it's called Chocolate Truffle. You want to see that one? Okay. And it's scented. So smell that. Smell it. Does that not smell like... It smells like a Tootsie Pop, doesn't it? Or the chocolate flavored Tootsie Pop. They got it. It's exactly. It doesn't smell like any chocolate truffle. But that's what it looks like. Right there. What do you think? Yeah, it's definitely brown. Very dark. No. Oh, I got it. I think I got it at Walmart, actually. And here, now this one is one that it's like something you would put over another color. In fact, I'm wearing it right now over, I want to say I'm wearing it over sort of a dark, like a navy blue color. And it just adds a little bit of extra shine to it. It's Maybelline Color Show Veils. Would you want to put that on over whatever you pick? Nah, I don't think so. Alright, and we have, ooh, this is a good one. This is another Maybelline Color Show, and this is Gilded Rose. It's kind of a rose, it's like a rose gold color. Very, very shiny. Very sparkly. No. It is a little bit fancy. Here's the last one I have, and this one, I don't know if you'd really call this dark or not. But it's LA Colors, and it's a sparkly... Well, no, I don't think I would. Let me just show you. I'll show you how it goes on. I wouldn't exactly say that it's a thick one. See, it goes on. It's almost transparent. See, now this would look good. You could do several coats, or you could start out with the black polish and then put this on over it. So it'd still be dark, but a little shiny. No, that's all right. Well, we have two here that you picked that you said you did like. Do you want to take a look at these again? We have Emerald City, which I did not show you what this one looked like. We have the Emerald City, and then this purple Fun in the Sun color. You want to see the Emerald City? Okay. This one is really cool. I like it. It's classy. There you go. What do you think of that? You like that? All right. Well, I think it looked really good with what you're wearing. So what I want you to do now, I'm going to move all this aside. I'm going to put my polishes back. And I'm going to clear some space here on the little table. You have to excuse me. I had just bought a new table right before Symphony and I burned the shop down. I just bought a new table with nice padded armrests and everything. So all I have right now is this. I mean, it's not great, but it's all I got until I can afford to buy another new one. The insurance company did not cover it. I'm not really sure why. For some reason, they said they wouldn't reimburse me for the table. I may fight it. I don't know. I haven't decided. But for now, all I have is this. So, if you would, remove my stuff. Okay. Don't want to get any on my emblem here. I don't know what to do with it. You know what I was actually thinking? I was thinking maybe like get a magnet or something and put it in here. Kind of get like some glue and glue a magnet in here and stick it up on the refrigerator like a refrigerator magnet. I don't know what else to do with it other than put it on a chain and wear it around my neck. What am I going to do with that? I don't know. Sometimes you just have to take gifts and smile and say thank you and then figure out what the heck to do with it later. Okay, if you put your hands here. I love your fingernails. They're so pretty. All right. I'm going to start with your left hand. Okay. Okay. Do thumb. Now I want you to look at this first coat and tell me if you want to do one coat or two. The first coat's actually looking pretty good. It goes on pretty thick. Not thick, but I mean it's pretty opaque. Okay, turn your hand this way a little bit. There you go. Get that. Okay. I like that ring. Where'd you get that? That's pretty. Oh, girl, I buy jewelry on eBay all the time. Oh, I am so bad because it's so cheap. How can you not? You know, I mean, I find the prettiest stuff on there. The prettiest rings and necklaces and stuff. God, it's dangerous. I try not to get on there and look at it too often because I always find something I like. All right, I'm going to get your right hand. Your cuticles are so lovely. You take such good care of your nails. I wish everybody was as good as you. Of course, if everybody was as good as you, I'd be out of a job. I'm so sorry I forgot about your appointment. I feel bad about that. Oh, I feel awful. I've been so busy lately with stuff other than work that it's starting to interfere with my work, and that's not good. Yeah, that's no way to be. I mean, what if I hadn't come in here today? What if I just gone home and stayed there? Oh, I never did I? I didn't finish telling you about the skirt, the whole deal with the skirt. Well, okay. Wait a minute. Somehow I missed the whole side of that pinky. Hear me see it. Well, okay, so for the 5 of us. Now you're good. Just leave them there. Don't do anything. Just leave your hands still. You know what to do. So the 5 of us have these tiny skirts. These little tiny leather skirts are like this big around. And I'm not really even exaggerating when I do this right here. That's about how big around they were. And we had to figure out some way to squeeze into these skirts. And Michelle was not being very helpful. The only thing she had to say was, well, y'all just need to go on a diet. Well, we had less than 3 weeks. And when we got these skirts back, we had less than 3 weeks to lose as much weight as possible to squeeze into those skirts. Now, we were all feeling really fat at this point. I mean, these skirts were so little, and they were all like that. I mean, every one of the skirts was way too small. Now, the length was fine, but the hips and the waist were all screwed up. So, anyway, I did the Atkins diet. I don't know what everybody else did, but we finally, now, I will say that mine, now I don't know what everybody else did, but mine was not zipped up. I couldn't zip it. I could not. I finally got it up to my waist, but I couldn't zip it up all the way. I got it like halfway. And so what I did, I just took the scarf, the big old scarf, and I just opened it up as wide as I could, pulled my shirt down as far as possible, and put the scarf around my waist and pulled it down to where it covered up the fact that I was unzipped. And I just prayed to God all day. I didn't take in a deep breath the entire time. I didn't sit down unless I had to. I was so scared. I mean, I was watching the seams on this skirt. I was so afraid it was just going to burst at the seams. I mean, I looked like a sausage in this skirt. We all look bad. One of the women, I don't even know who she was, a friend of Michelle's from somewhere. She didn't even wear it. She never could get it on. She just ended up wearing a plain white skirt. And Michelle didn't say anything as far as I know, but I mean, the way I look at it, it's like, hey, look, Michelle didn't have a right to fuss at any of us. She ought to be glad any of us got the skirts on. They were so small. So now I'm stuck with this tiny skirt. I may just give it to Brittany. I mean, I think it fit her. I'll never be able to wear it. I mean, if I lost about 50 pounds, I could probably wear it. But yeah, it ruined, for me, it kind of ruined the whole event. Well, that and the fact that it's kind of a wedding that shouldn't have ever been. I mean, that kind of put a damper on it too. But, weddings are always kind of fun and festive, but this one was stressful. I mean, for me, because I was just worried that at some point my whole dress was just going to explode and I'd be standing there in my tights and, a shirt. I was so worried about that. We all were. Couldn't any of us take a deep breath. We didn't eat much. We didn't drink much because we were scared to. It's like, I can't. That one mouthful of cake might be the last straw for this skirt, and then, it's done for. So first thing I did, I told Jimmy, I said, as soon as this thing's over, I had him pack me I have a pair of just capri pants. I said, Jimmy, as soon as this joker is over, you gonna bring me my pants, and I don't care if it is a reception. I'm not wearing this skirt any longer than I have to. I'm gonna put on capri pants. Hey, it's a beach wedding, right? I don't wear capri pants if I want to. So I went in her bathroom and I changed. I took that skirt off and I just flung it in the car. I said, I don't ever want to see it again. So I had Jimmy bring me my pants, and I went in her bathroom and put them on. And I gave him I took the skirt out and just flung it in the back seat of the car. He laughed at me. He said I look like a sausage. I mean, that's exactly what I want to hear, right? He can be thick as a post sometimes. Let me check your nails. It was not a fun day all around. But we did what we set out to do. They got married, and I think they're actually, I don't know what they're doing for their honeymoon. I have no idea. I didn't even ask. Honestly, by the time we got around to the wedding, I didn't even care anymore. I just wanted it to be over. I was all over that skirt. That stupid skirt ruined the whole thing. Wow. They're already dry. Okay. Well, I guess that's about all. Okay, is that what we were doing? Facial, makeup, nails. Is that it? Okay. Do you want to make an appointment? Your next appointment. And I promise you I'll remember the next one. You do? Okay. Well, let me look. You're talking about next week? Let's see. Now, do you want something during the week, or you want like a weekend kind of thing? Well, no, I have Wednesday. I have a 2:00 here. No. The next thing I have is on Friday at 9 a.m. No, I don't. I couldn't do that. How about now Saturday? Saturday I have two. I have one at 10 and one at 2:30. 2:30. Now, what are you thinking about doing? Same thing? Okay. Do you want to do the facial again? Did you like that? You did? Well, certainly, if you want to. I keep some of these in the back. If you want to buy one to take with you today, that'd be great. So you want to do this again? No? Okay, well, if you buy your own, you won't need me to do it. Okay, so then we'll just be doing makeup and nails. Wonderful. Okay, well, we will go get you one of these from the back, and then we'll go up front and ring you up. Okay? Great. Well, thank you for coming by, and again, I'm so sorry that I forgot. It won't happen again, I promise. I'm not going to be a part of any more doomed weddings, at least, hopefully, for another week. Okay? I'm kidding. I'm sure they'll be very happy together. Okay, well, let's go to the back. And while we're back there, I want to show you a couple other things, too. I have some neat flat irons I thought you might be interested in. We'll get the mask, and we'll get that, and then I'll get you rung up and get you all squared away. Okay? Great.